Hello and welcome to Indian Masterminds. I'm Muskan Khandilwal, and today we are joined by IAS Officer Gokul S, a 2021 batch officer who cleared UPSC CSC 2020 with All India rank 357. Visually impaired since childhood, Gokul turned challenges into opportunities and carved his own path to success. Beyond cracking UPSC, he is known for his initiatives in skill training for differently abled individuals and for empowering women BD rollers through wig making training. Today, we will be talking to him about his journey, challenges, and the impact he aims to create as a civil servant. Thank you so much, sir, for joining in Masterminds today.
Thank you for having me. It's a great pleasure to be here.
So let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
आप
Yes.
हमारे ऑडियंस को ये बताइए कि कौन है गोकुल, कैसा था आपका बचपन?
Okay. I am an IAS officer of 2021 batch. Right now serving as additional collector in a district named Mayiladuthurai here in Tamil Nadu. So, additional collector for all the North Indian audience, it's equivalent to CEO, Zilla Parishad, that kind of post in many states.
Yeah.
So I've been in the service for the last 5 years, and to talk about my childhood, like service was not like a dream or anything for me. I am not of that class of people who have this as a childhood dream, who have been dreaming of getting into the service starting from, their second class or third class or something like that. I was not at all interested in the sense during my childhood I was not at all interested in getting into civil service or anything, and during my college though I was working with a lot of NGOs. I was doing a lot of volunteering activity, so in fact I thought ki becoming in the services, I didn't have a very good opinion of the service, to be honest.
Okay.
I used to think, okay, these people are actually, we will bring them really good ideas, and then they only, many a times come in the way of these great ideas being implemented. That is how I used to see it at that point of time. So the moment I started thinking about joining the service is in 2018. That time I was doing my PG, MA second year chal raha tha. What happened was some of our audience they may remember there was a big flood in Kerala.
Yeah.
Some 480 people died back in 2018. There was a movie also named 2018, which was nominated for Oscar and all. So during that time, we were doing a lot of voluntary activities because my district was one of the 2, 3 districts which were not affected by the floods.
Okay.
So a lot of us came out to volunteer, not just the youth, but even all the government officials, even older people came out to volunteer. We volunteered in collection centers. We did a lot of things for the affected areas and affected. In fact, volunteers were the main driving force behind rescuing and things like that. So during that time, I was part of a core team that was coordinating all the volunteer activities.
Okay.
Then I got to see a lot of officers. Like I got to see how they worked, what they can literally do, and how the intervention of an officer could be the difference between life and death. So, and I kind of got an experience of how much power they have and how much they're able to do if they wanted to. So that got me thinking. And also, one more thing happened. Like, I was initially, I was thinking about a research career. I was planning to go into do my PhD
Hmm.
go into research, that kind of thing, and maybe go into teaching. But at that point, uh, I was getting this feeling ki research is going to be a little, slow for my taste, so to speak, because I loved a lot of traveling. I loved interacting with people. I loved a little bit of risk. And mostly I loved, interacting with people, and
Hmm.
I loved journeying a lot. And I thought, okay, research will not give me that opportunity. So, and then I thought, ठीक है, तो this looks like an interesting option,
Hmm.
civil service. That is how I decided to try it out.
Okay. Wow. So, growing up visually impaired, what was a defining moment that shaped your perspective on challenges and possibilities?
See, growing up visually impaired, I wouldn't say there was any such single moment,
Hmm.
but to be very honest, especially during the early part of life, uh, every day is a struggle. Every day is a struggle in the sense that, see, systems are never designed to accommodate you. So, like, whatever you want to do, like, for example, I did my 11th and 12th in uh, bioscience.
Hmm.
So, I was just the second person doing bioscience all over the country under the CBSE,
Okay.
second visually impaired person.
Hmm.
First was somebody named Karthik. Karthik didn't do in bioscience, Karthik did in computer maths.
Okay.
I did in biomaths. So Karthik did just 1 year before me. I was just the second person in the whole country, second visually impaired person to do biomaths in CBSE board. So the whole problem was that we had so many obstacles. Like nobody had any idea how to do practicals. A
Hmm.
lot of objections were raised. We had to go till the Supreme Court.
Okay.
Like in between me doing all the hard work, my parents helping me out to study
Hmm.
science, to study something like physics and chemistry without any visuals. We also had to go till the Supreme Court and get the permissions granted and everything. So my point is that the system is not really wired to accommodate uh, disabilities.
Hmm.
But once the system opened up, um, we went to the Supreme Court. The court gave an order to the CBSE, and when the exam came around, I scored just above 95%, which was
Wow.
like within the top 100. And I was given a certificate of merit by the then HRD minister and everything.
Okay.
And I scored uh, within top 50 for physics that year.
Hmm.
Um, which, like, I am talking about physics because it's a very visual subject.
Yeah, right. Yes, yes.
Usually, you will have to draw, even for the answer papers, you'll have to draw everything.
Right.
But we found a way around all that. But the point is that even when we are taking that effort,
Hmm.
the system is all not always geared. Like after that, also, I wanted to have a degree in physics.
Hmm.
We went and did the counseling in like I wanted to join IISER basically.
Hmm.
So I wanted to join ISER. So I went and did the counseling. I had the scores for joining also.
Okay.
But again, the problem was that they didn't have the any framework to deal with a blind student at that point of time.
Hmm.
Now that things have changed slightly, like IITs and all are, a little more accommodative.
Hmm.
And it's not always uh, the lack of technology or the lack of physical equipment either. Because if you look at a subject like physics, all the lab equipment
Yes.
are uh, there are designs which can suit visually impaired,
Hmm.
like which are available in countries, in Western countries, etc. So
Hmm.
it's that is how it was that the central thing about growing up visually impaired was the knowledge that even when you have the potential to do something, you are restricted from doing it because of how the system is geared.
Right. Hmm. So did you ever feel that your visual impairment might limit your options?
uh See, basically, I mean, personally, I was, again, from my home itself, I was never taught to grow up like that.
Okay.
Like, I was always told ki, if you, if there is something that is limiting your options,
Hmm.
go struggle against it, go challenge it, find a way to overcome that limitation and show everyone ki uh what to say, show everyone ki
I
I
can
can
do.
do,
Yeah.
and there are ways. uh so I was taught to kind of think like that. And even now, see, again, once you get into service also, it's not a very inclusive thing.
Hmm.
It's I always keep saying ki, uh, as a visually impaired person, especially when you come into a new place,
Hmm.
when you join a new, like for us, what happens is uh, we keep changing our departments also.
Yes.
Like till July, I was in the revenue department. Now I am in the rural development department within the state. So
Hmm.
when you come to a new department, especially for the initial 1, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, as a visually impaired person, I'll have to put in 10 times more effort compared to my uh, peers.
Hmm. Right. Right.
Uh, but once you are established, once the system realizes that you are capable of doing stuff, then it is more or less okay.
Hmm.
But that initial period, making everyone understand that uh, I am here to do stuff, that's always difficult.
Hmm.
But it's always about finding ways around it. Like,
Right.
again, the job right now I'm doing, it's a very visual job
Right.
because
Yes.
there is a lot of uh, we do a lot of construction.
Hmm.
So you have to go and inspect the field, how the construction is. Uh, like you have to physically inspect it. You have to visually see it. And what I do is now I rely a lot on technology.
Yeah. Okay.
Because AI is here, it's become very, very easy.
Hmm.
I can tailor something like ChatGPT to my own needs. I can just take a picture and say, ki, look at it from an engineer's point of view.
Hmm.
And ChatGPT will give me much more better point of view than any of my staff engineer can tell. So
Wow.
people also understand that this guy is there to do stuff.
Hmm.
This guy knows the stuff. This guy cannot be played with. Then that is done.
Wow. This is so inspiring. But before AI, before ChatGPT, how you used to understand the world around you?
Um, Before AI, see, somebody who is born blind,
Hmm.
they develop their own systems. It's very, very individual specific also.
Okay.
Uh, like uh, you might have, there are things like you might have heard of echolocation, for example.
Okay.
Like that is a method which uh, bats used to hunt their prey. They
Okay.
sent out sound waves, and then using the reflected sound waves, they understand where things are, where the
Mhm.
prey is, or where obstacles are. So a lot of visually impaired people use it actively as well as passively.
Mhm.
Like some people snap their fingers like this, and then that they use that sound to understand the world around them.
Okay.
Then some people just use their footstep. The
Hmm.
footstep itself echoes around, right? So some people use that. Then even before AI and ChatGPT, there were regular softwares that were there, which will help us to read things.
Okay.
There are softwares called screen readers,
Hmm.
which actually reads everything on the computer screen or mobile screen or whatever.
Okay. Hmm.
It also reads the scanned text, everything.
Hmm.
So like I wrote my all my university exams and everything using my computer only. I
Okay.
never used the scribe.
Okay. So that's how you
Uh,
prepared for your UPSC as well.
yeah, I prepared for the UPSC using my laptop, for
Hmm.
using digital textbooks,
Okay.
using the online version of the newspapers, everything like that.
Hmm.
But for the actual exam, at that point of time, I wanted to use my computer only.
Hmm.
But at the time, again, like I said earlier, no, the system didn't have that option. So I went and petitioned UPSC telling them कि मुझे कंप्यूटर से लिखने की ऑप्शन
Hmm.
give me that option.
Yeah.
Uh, and they gave an order also, but that order came after my mains exam.
Oh.
Like I couldn't use it, but today anyone can use it. That they can just use that same proceedings and they can apply for it.
Okay. So I guess you cleared your exam in first attempt, but then you gave another attempt as well.
Yeah, yeah. Like
So
first attempt was, yeah.
yes, sir, please.
No, no, the first attempt was like it was not a prepared attempt or anything. Like my PG second year, like I said, no, I that flood time was 2018.
Yes.
So I decided, okay, I have to try out this exam.
Hmm.
I was already like I was a public speaker debater for a long time.
Hmm.
I used to do it professionally. Like I used to do it for this national and state level TV channels and all.
Hmm.
So I had to regularly read the newspaper to stay in that professional kind of thing. So newspaper reading, NCRT textbooks, all that were already familiar to me in a way.
Hmm.
So I thought, okay, let me just give an attempt.
Okay.
I was thinking, okay, I'll give an attempt, I'll fail,
Hmm.
and then I'll have the motivation to do a proper attempt.
Right.
Thinking that I gave my first attempt in 2018 itself, while I was still doing my PG,
Hmm.
and somehow I cleared prelims. I was also like, we were totally surprised. Like, I did my prelims and then I didn't even check the answer key.
Okay.
I just went and I was focusing. I was thinking I already had a JRF scholarship at that point of time.
Okay. Hmm.
ठीक है, तो I was thinking, right, what I'll do is I'll join JRF. I
Hmm.
mean, I'll join PhD with a JRF so that I'll be getting that monthly fellowship. And in the meantime, I'll also prepare for UPSC and then give a proper attempt next year. So I
Hmm.
didn't even check the answer key.
Okay.
The result came. I didn't check the result also.
Okay.
Then after the like one night the result came.
Hmm.
So next morning, one of my junior was going through the result
Hmm.
to check his friend's name or something,
Okay.
and he found my name. He was like confused whether it was me or not.
Hmm.
So he called me and told me, ki, bro, just check it once. I said, no way. There is no chance that I am going to qualify prelims.
Hmm.
But he compelled me so much so that I finally took the hall ticket and checked,
Okay.
and it was my name.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't know what to do. But then I had like 64 days
Yeah.
before mains.
Hmm.
So those 64 days, I prepared like anything.
Hmm.
And then I gave my attempt. I qualified. I got into a lower service.
Okay.
Like rank was little low.
Hmm.
That's why I gave my second attempt.
Okay. Hmm. So you said in the starting कि आपका ओपिनियन अलग था सिविल सर्विसेज सिविल सर्वेंट्स को लेके.
Hmm.
नाउ व्हाट इज योर ओपिनियन जब आप खुद एक सिविल सर्वेंट हैं?
Up to it is changed in the sense that when you come to the when you come to this side of the table, no,
Hmm.
the perspective changes totally.
Right.
Uh, uh, like then I used to think that these officers sit in these chairs and they would obstruct all these, progressive activities.
Hmm.
But now, though, I understand the practical aspect of it.
Hmm.
Before doing something, no, you'll have to think of so many angles.
Right.
Even if you have a good idea, like you have to think of all the stakeholders, all the angles. Just because an idea is good doesn't mean that it will take off in the ground,
Hmm.
right? Just because you may have a fantastic. I always say this thing, like uh, Sachin Tendulkar and Vinod Kambli, both of them got into the Indian cricket around the same thing.
Yes.
Maybe Kambli had more talent than Tendulkar.
Hmm.
I mean, he was a fantastic batsman.
Hmm.
He had more talent than Tendulkar. But Tendulkar is today known as the god of cricket, and
Right.
the other guy became nobody.
Hmm.
It's like that. Just because you have uh, a good idea or you have talent, that is not enough. It needs to be practical. You need to think about it from so many perspectives. And again, as officers, you are also limited by a lot of things.
Right. Hmm. So while reading about you, I came to know about two of your initiatives. First, skill training and employment to differently abled individuals, and the other one that you trained women beauty rollers in wig making. Again, this is something unique. So I would like to know about both these initiatives. कि क्या है, कब आपने start किया? What was your thought behind starting these initiatives?
Uh, the uh, the skill training for differently abled, I was like, we were first, I was doing it in my previous post as SDM. I had an opportunity to do skill, train around 150 differently abled people there.
Hmm.
Now, here also, we've started doing it once I am here.
Okay.
Uh, the whole idea is that uh, it's not training alone. Wherever I am trying to do it, what I try to do it is train them and also make them employed.
Okay.
What I always say is ki, at a lot of places, including our own governments, we teach people to be beneficiaries, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
We
Yes.
give them pensions,
Hmm.
uh, be it differently abled, be it women,
Yeah.
whatever. We give them pensions.
Right.
We give them 2,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees,
Hmm.
and make them dependable on the government.
Yes, true, true.
That is never a sustainable thing.
Right.
So what I always say is ki, you become skilled and then you become employable, and tomorrow you have to be the employer.
Yes.
You have to employ 5, 10 people under you and pay them salaries.
Hmm.
And then you have to say proudly ki, मैं इस कंट्री का एक टैक्स पेइंग सिटीजन हूँ. I am a tax paying citizen of this country. I am not a beneficiary who is getting some benefit from the government, but I am a person who is paying the government taxes.
Hmm.
That is the whole idea behind whatever skill training that we do. But differently abled also, what we were doing in my previous district was that we were training them to make like we had a like another thing we always I always say is train them for the local in the sense train them for what is locally available,
Hmm.
right? Train them according to the geography or the location.
Hmm.
Like in my previous district we had a huge factory of the Kotari industries making you know goods out of leather.
Okay. Hmm.
Like they used to make these things, shoes,
Hmm.
sneakers, trainers,
Hmm.
uh, Crocs, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So what we did was we collaborated with and they needed skilled labor, which can be done by differently able people,
Hmm.
right? So we collaborated with Kotari Industries, Skill Sector Leather Council of India,
Hmm.
and a couple of other NGOs, and we trained some 150 people in different job roles were related to this factory.
Okay.
So they were given certificates by the government of India from the Ministry of Skill Development.
Hmm.
And by the time I got transferred, almost 40 of them were also employed in the factory itself.
Wow.
They were placed basically with very good salaries in the sense around between 12 and 15,000 salary,
Hmm.
which is uh, good enough for that particular place and all.
Right.
Uh, so here also what we are trying to do is this is a predominantly agrarian district,
Hmm.
my current district.
Hmm.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to train them in things like mushroom cultivation,
Okay.
value addition of agricultural products,
Hmm.
so that they have a steady income. And we're not leaving them just after training. We
Hmm.
are hand holding them also afterwards
Okay.
to make sure that they actually are employed.
Hmm.
So that is the whole idea. Uh, a wig making thing again, it was the whole skeleton was more or less the same thing.
Okay.
That was my first posting.
Hmm.
That was towards the south of Tamil Nadu.
Hmm.
So one problem we had was a lot of these women were engaged in BD rolling.
Yeah.
This would fetch them very low wages. At the same time, would lead to a lot of diseases.
Hmm. Yes.
Not just cancer, but also a lot of other diseases because these ladies are continuously sitting at a place and doing this rolling.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it was from a female health perspective, it was very
Very
bad for
harmful.
them.
Right. Right.
So one day, me and my collector and me, we were on an inspection.
Hmm.
We came across this small unit. It was run by a couple.
Okay.
So they were making human wigs out of human hair.
Hmm. Hmm.
So only 10, 15 people were employed. So when we talked to these people, we understood one thing.
Hmm.
These wigs produced out of Indian hair is very highly valued in uh, Europe, North America, everywhere.
Okay.
They told us ki, like one wig can get anything between 25 and 30,000 rupees. if
Okay.
you are exporting.
Hmm.
But those people, they were not able to scale up because uh, they were experts in this.
Hmm.
They had 20-25 years of experience, but they could not scale up because they didn't have access to funds. They didn't have access to any government program, nothing like that.
Hmm.
Uh, and also, this south of Tamil Nadu, one more interesting thing is we have a lot of temples where, uh, cutting hair is kind of an offering.
Okay.
Uh, like, uh, Subramanya is worshipped as Lord Murugan.
Hmm.
So one of the offerings that people do is they go to the temple and they cut the whole hair like
Okay. Yes, got it.
uh, ha. So which means that hair is easily available.
Right.
You don't need to take hair from faraway places.
Hmm.
One more thing that lady told us,
Hmm.
um, she told us ki every day women comb their hair
Okay.
and they will just throw away the hair that is, that comes out during combing.
Hmm.
She said ki if one woman collected all the hair that comes out of combing for a month,
Yeah.
that will be like close to 1 kilogram.
Okay.
This 1 kilogram of hair, she said she is worth 2000 rupees to 2500 rupees.
Hmm.
So, what she was saying, ki, let us employ self-help groups.
Hmm.
Ask women to collect this hair.
Hmm.
Pay them 2000 rupees for something that they throw away.
Okay.
Let the SHG members go and collect it monthly.
Hmm.
Let them maintain the accounts and everything.
Right.
We will do the payment.
Hmm.
We will get the hair also on a cheaper price because all the transportation cost, everything will not be there.
Okay.
Because if you look at Tirupati and all, this hair is sold by the temple
Yes.
at 3,000, 3,500 rupees.
Hmm.
Now here we can get it at, we can pay them 2,000 rupees, 2,500 rupees. They'll easily give because it's something that they throw away.
Right. Right.
So what we found out was that a household with, let us say, three women,
Hmm.
one mother and two girl children,
Hmm.
they'll be getting anything between 5,000 to 7,500 for the hair that they used to throw away.
Right.
So a lot of people were interested. We used
Hmm.
SHGs to start collection also.
Hmm.
And these beady rolling women were taken up, they were trained, and all the funding for the training was arranged through different government programs.
Okay.
So initially we created master trainers out of them.
Hmm.
Then these master trainers would train other new entrants like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So today, like the latest I know, they are working. They have some 400 people employed.
Hmm.
They are exporting to different parts of the world,
Hmm.
and it's a well-established thing there.
Right.
Like we just started. Like I was there for like 11, 12 months only.
Hmm.
After that, I went on. I went to the central government for a small deputation, like a
Okay.
small project thing
Hmm.
for 3-4 months.
Hmm.
So like first couple of units were started in my time itself, but
Okay.
now they have 8 units. Some 400 people are employed,
Hmm.
and it's come out as a really nice thing.
No, both the initiatives are really nice. Skill training, आज के time पे it is very important, and you have taken a
Yes.
great initiative. So, any message to the aspirants who are preparing for UPSC?
Um, for the aspirants, generally what I say tell everyone is key. While you come out for preparation, just before you jump into preparation, study your job role very clearly. Because uh, from my experience so far, this is very honestly, this is not everyone's cup of tea.
Right.
A lot of people come into this service with a lot of aspirations to do stuff, but then it's also like a pressure cooker, this job. uh like uh, 80 percentage of your work is routine.
Yeah.
80 percentage of your work is answering to people above you, managing stuff. It's a messed up thing. The 20% is the kind of thing that we were talking about, this kind of skilling and stuff like that. And that is a kind of thing that will give you the satisfaction.
Right.
So, this is never a desk job. It's not a 9 to 5 job. Today also, I am still in my office. It's around 7:38. I'm still in my
Yeah.
office.
Yes.
We start around 9 o'clock. And at any time of night, if we are called, we have to come out. Um, it's and one more thing, it's a job that requires that you manage a lot of human resource.
Right.
Be it the public, be it your own staff, the whole workplace politics that happens within your staff will come to you.
Right.
Right, like this building, I have some 80, 90 people working here alone, excluding the field. The all the workplace politics comes to you, and you have to give the solution.
Right.
Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's like uh, you think like, at what time did I choose the whole thing? So I mean, overall, it's very satisfying. But also, like what I would want all the aspirants to do is, I would want them to clearly study the job profile, understand if it's their cup of tea. Never look at some training videos and stuff like that from Labasna. Get inspired by that and uh, jump into it.
Okay.
But once you decide, ki this is the thing for me, it's also a very satisfying thing, because uh, being able to provide, being able to change lives is a wonderful thing.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. This has been a great conversation. काफी अच्छा लगा आपसे बात करके.
Thank you for having.
Okay, sir. Thank you.